Another day in lockdown. Another day in lockdown, I moved to the city with a broken heart. They told me for quarantine and locked myself within 4 square box. Thank God there's a window in the building with a view, but it was dark. Another day in lockdown, the sky is red and a rainy shower. I am boiling tea with less sugar and a milky powder. With every sip of a tea, I think of a river where you and I are naked with no names and power. Another day in lockdown, my mirror is crying and I'm still smiling in a Zoom meeting. Earned leaves have never been that haunting. Traffic on streets were used to be something. I opened the internet with all the panic where baking and cooking were trending. Another day in lockdown, the weekend is here. Thank God there's a window where I can see some light. I took my guitar to sing for birds with a cup of tea and a couple of toast. There I saw through a window a woman changing her clothes. I know I was breaking the rules of privacy, but she was beautiful like some diamonds and golds in a treasury. Her body was shining like a garden after rain. The sweat over her body was traveling like a roller coaster train. I was lost in her body like I have reached heaven. And all of a sudden she looked at me with an offensive judgment. She closed that window in a panic with the sound of a hammer crushing my heart and intention, and the pandemic has arrived. She never came back. It's been 15 days of lockdown, and I'm still sitting there with my guitar, with a cup of tea and a couple of toast. Well, another day in lockdown, I have written a song for her body. The distance was not that far. I can sing that loud, and even I have the audience as clouds. Everybody in the audience was enjoying the party. Clouds played the drums, trees took the bar, and the birds were my messenger. I have sent them to the window to call her out for some fun. But disappointments were all around. She didn't come. Another day in lockdown, I slept with a broken heart. They told me for a quarantine and locked myself within a 4 square box. Thank God there's a window. I left it opened, and next morning, what I found a piece of paper with a Zoom ID and password. I took my guitar with a cup of tea and a couple of toast, and there I saw her at the window waving at me with a laptop. God, I can smell the river. My shivering fingers were dancing in my laptop. Somehow I managed to type that password. Then she waved at me and I waved at her, and that's how we started. I asked her, "Where were you?" My heart was almost in the highway. She said, "I'm a teacher and I was taking classes." But she said, "I heard your songs and all the cute boomers." She took a pause and she said, "I am symptomatic with a sense of humor." Every day in lockdown, I was traveling on her moods. Sometimes she's a sun and sometimes she's a moon. She's like a fest in a city. Sometimes she's fun and sometimes there is no authenticity. But thank God there's a window from where we started. I was in the dark and fight with my eyelashes. Oh, I haven't asked her name yet. And from all the excitement through my atrial fibrillation voice, I asked her, "Hey, tell me your name." She took a pause for a while and she said, "My name is Light." And I was like, "Of course, your name is Light. And my name is Dark. Thank you for coming."